Republican senators sounding off over a panel in the Department of Education. They say that that panel is stacked with liberal activists who support issues like critical race theory. Bill Bennett joins us now, former Education Secretary. Bill, great to have you back again. Is the administration forcing critical race theory in public schools, forcing it down their throats all across the country?
Well, they're smiling at it. They're giving permission, and they're putting together committees of people who are more in favor of this. The net result will be more people will leave schools where this stuff is taught. They're alienating parents left and right, and I mean left and right.
Look, I've not kept track of this, but you say that alienating parents left and right. Give me some evidence of that.
Well, the decline in public school enrollments over the last couple of years. And if you go to school board meetings, you will see there's a lot of agreement among parents as to whether this kind of thing should be taught in schools. And the agreement is it should not be taught in schools. And a lot of other things shouldn't be taught in schools. And thus you're seeing the migration out. If we want the public schools back, they need to stop doing this. And, you know, whether parents choose other schools or not, the public schools will still be 80, 90% of the education of young people. So we need to get things right in them. And this kind of posture of the administration is not helpful.
If only we could de-unionize the public schools. We've talked about this before. Probably not going to happen in my lifetime, but, you know, we live in hope. Next one for you, Bill Bennett. A new campaign in San Francisco tells people to change the way they take drugs. Officials don't want you to inject dangerous drugs. They don't want you to snort them. They want you to smoke these drugs instead. Bill, this is outrageous. This is crazy stuff.
It is outrageous. This is how low we have gone. How low can you go? They are giving permission for people to use these drugs, and they're saying, you know, don't snort, ingest, or do some other way to do it. But don't snort, smoke it or ingest it. But permission to use these drugs. Let not the country be like San Francisco. These ads are up, and what it shows, and this is the really bad part, people having fun at a party. There are a series of ads, people smiling and having such a good time, attractive people, and if you want to get on the bandwagon, you should do this. Stuart, there were more deaths from opioids for people under 40 last year in 1 year than all the deaths of people under 40 in 3 years from COVID. We're looking in the wrong place when we talk about the dangers to young people. And this kind of ad campaign is not helpful in the least.
Not helpful in the least. Sir, I think that's one of the great understatements of the current decade, and that's a fact.
Yes.
Bill Bennett, always a pleasure to have you on. Please don't be a stranger. Come on back soon, please. Sir?
Anytime. Thank you, sir.
You got it.